Good morning. My name is Miss Ani, and I'm here at the Kodiak Public Library, ready to do story time with you today. And I have two beautiful books for you. And the theme for the two books is celebrating our differences and being accepted and loved for who we are. So that's something really beautiful. Julian is a Mermaid by Jessica Love is our first story, and this is a Candlewick book. Julian, right here, what do you notice about him? I think he's super fancy. He loves to play dress up and get all creative and decorated. Does he look like a mermaid to you? Do you like mermaids? I love mermaids. We're fascinated with all of their dazzle and their ability to be underwater. So something about Julian is that he lives with his abuela, his grandmother, and every Saturday morning they have a tradition to go swimming at the pool together. So Julian and his grandma are leaving the swimming pool, and there's these three beautiful mermaids that are following them. Look how pretty and fancy they are. Look at their fancy hair. Shimmering tails. Now they're on the subway. This is a boy named Julian, and this is his abuela. And those are some mermaids. Julian is seeing the mermaids for the first time. Don't they look amazing? As he sits on the subway, he's dreaming of water and fish and going underwater. His hair is growing. What do you think he's daydreaming about? Here come all the fish. A beautiful swoosh of fish to join him. And what did they give him? A beautiful tail. Would you like to have a tail? What would you do if you had a tail? Would you do backflips and swim deep underwater? Look at this magical fish. The fish has a gift for Julian. Can you see it? It's a coral necklace. I think it's welcoming him to the mermaid world. Vámonos, mijo. This is our stop. He wakes up from his daydream. It's time to go. There they go. Bye-bye, mermaids. These little girls could be mermaids too, huh? Playing in the water. Abuela, did you see those mermaids? I saw them, mijo. Abuela, I'm also a mermaid. Wow. He's got a pretty good imagination, huh? I'm going to take a bath. You be good. There he is. What do you think he's gonna do? Julian has a good idea. What's he doing? Oh, he's got a good imagination. He's gonna play dress up. Maybe take some of these ferns. Make a special headdress. Add some flowers. A little more decoration, some makeup maybe. Now he's got this beautiful decorated headdress, and he's watching the curtains billow in the wind. He's got some great ideas. That would make a beautiful mermaid tail, don't you think? Uh-oh. Abuela's done with her bath. Does she look very happy? She might be a little annoyed that her fern got cut down and there's a little bit of a mess, huh? Oops. Uh-oh. He's wondering, is this okay? Come here, mijo. What does she have to give him? A beautiful coral necklace? For me, abuela? For you, Julian. Wow. And what do you notice about her beautiful blue dress? Do you remember back here when he was daydreaming? That beautiful blue fish welcomed him into the mermaid world with a coral necklace? Abuela did the same thing. She's proud of her grandson, huh? He looks awesome. Dazzly, sparkling, eccentric, fancy. There they go. Where are we going? You'll see, said Abuela. They're walking around. Mermaids, whispered Julian. Can you see all the mermaids? Fancy tails, an octopus, incredible costumes. There's lots of fancy people here. Like you, mijo. Let's join them. Oh, wow. He gets to show off his colors, too. Have you ever seen a parade like this? So full of colors and excitement. That's pretty fun. There they go. A swoosh of fish. And they do. Now when he goes swimming on Saturdays, what do you think he's thinking about? Mermaids. Julian is a mermaid. Now, I have another story for you, and this one is also about a little girl. This one's about a little girl, and she lives with her grandmother. And she's a little bit different, but her grandmother believes in her and celebrates all of her differences, just like Julian's grandmother. Stand Tall, Mary Lou Mellon. And this is written by Patty Lavelle, illustrated by David Gatron. Can you see the bedroom? There's a ladder that goes up to the bed. And here's little Molly Lou. Molly Lou Mellon stood just taller than her dog, and she was the shortest girl in the first grade, but she didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you." So she did. And there's Molly Lou Mellon. Her size doesn't matter. This has fun pictures in it too. Molly Lou Melon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. She didn't mind. Her grandmother had told her, "Smile big, and the world will smile right alongside you." So she did. Isn't that an amazing picture? I love it. Molly Lou Melon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. Well, she didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Sing out clear and strong, and the world will cry tears of joy." I love this bullfrog's expression. So she did. She sang loud and proud. Mary Lou Melon was often fumble-fingered. What does that mean? She might take a huge stack of dishes and fumble, and they fall all over the place. But she didn't mind. Her grandmother had told her, "Believe in yourself, and the world will believe in you." So she did. You can do lots of wonderful things if you believe in yourself. It helps if others believe in you too. There she goes. Then Molly Lou Melon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandma and all of her friends. There's little Molly Lou. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, Grandma. And start a new school. Here's the scary school bus on the first day. And there's little Molly Lou Melon ready to come aboard. On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Shrimpo in class. When the game started, Molly Lou Melon caught the football and ran under the legs of Ronald Durkin and scored a touchdown. All the children thought, "Wow, she's really good." And Ronald Durkin, he felt foolish. Wasn't very nice of him to call her names. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Buckytooth Beaver. Molly Lou Melon took out her pennies and stacked 10 high on her teeth and smiled as big as day, and all the children smiled with glee. Yay! That's a pretty cool trick. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin said, "You sound like a sick duck. Honk, honk." Mary Lou Melon, did she stop singing? She sang out, "Quack, quack," so clear and strong that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards, and he hit his head and had to go to the nurse. All the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. She's not ashamed of her buck teeth, or her croaky voice, or her size. She's proud of her differences. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she had made her snowflake all wrong, but Molly Lou Melon opened up her paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. All the children oohed and awed, even Ronald. Wow, that looks like lace. It's so beautiful. On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Melon a stacking penny for her tooth, and he smiled at her. Good job, Ronald. Ronald is being a good friend now. And that night, Molly Lou Mellon took out a pencil and paper and wrote a letter to her grandma. Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Mellon. And I love this because her grandmother's just the same size as she is. She said, be tall and proud. And she was. I hope you liked both of our stories today, and I hope you celebrate all of your differences. Bye-bye. See you next week.